Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell and today I am going to be making a page that is actually inspired from this Erin Condren planner. So if you saw my flip through the other day, I flipped through the Erin Condren planner and compared it to a happy planner. And at the end, I discovered this page and I really loved it in the Erin Condren planner. So what this is this is a 2019 planner, but these pages are for 2020. And it's basically a great place as you start finding out events and things that are happening in the next year, but you don't yet have your next year planner. This is a great place to jot down things that are coming, even though they haven't come yet because you're in 2019. Well, the Happy Planner doesn't have a page like this, but I love it because I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to write in my planner until it's time to write in my planner. And so I love that this would basically be a separate page where I could track things that are coming up. And I love how it has the calendar and then a couple of lines underneath it and the calendar and a couple, I just love it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to recreate this for my Happy Planner. So I've pulled out some note paper. You can use any Happy Planner note paper that you have. I'm sure you have a ton. And then I'm gonna flip to this 2020 calendar that's in my Faith Planner. I am using this Faith Planner in 2019 and I don't need this year to glance for 2020, but it has all of the calendars here that I need for this. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to take one sheet of notebook paper and I'm gonna cut off the side. And you'll see why in just a second. I'm gonna cut off the punched edge and then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna tape it together, okay? So I have this really pretty just silver washi tape, which is gonna be good just to line it up like so. Okay, and then fold it over. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim off that extra washi. So what I've done here is now you can flip this open and you have two pages side by side, which is what this looks like. Okay, so that's why I did that. Now, this does look like I cut this a little bit crooked and that's gonna bother me. So I'm just gonna grab my scissors and I'm gonna even this cut up by cutting right along the dotted lines, which is probably what I should have done to begin with. So there is a gap. I feel like the tape must have gone on a little bit crooked. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this, take the washi off my scissors. And I'm gonna cut these months out. Now, if you don't have an extra 2020 calendar like I do, I have multiple planners, so I have extras. If you don't have one, it would probably be pretty simple to pull up some 2020 calendars on the internet and just print them off in small version. I feel like that would be pretty simple to do. So don't feel like you have to have an extra calendar to cut up, but if you do have an extra calendar, this is a cool way to use it instead of it just sitting on your shelf. Because I don't know about you guys, but I only need one year at a glance for 2019, but I have one in every single planner. So, okay. So now these are dated for 2020. I guess I may want to do January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, November goes there, October. Okay. Oops, I'm sorry. That was annoying. I just hit the camera stand. Okay. So, if we line these up here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dots beneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dots beneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's scoop that up 1. Let's scoop that up 1. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tape all of these down onto the page. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lay that there. Okay. Now I am going to decorate this because right now you're probably like, wow, Heather, white paper on top of white paper. This looks awesome. But I promise it will be cuter when I'm done. Okay. Right now I'm just trying to get the papers down. I didn't even put tape on this. I'm trying to stick it down. Where's my brain? And I'm gonna probably decorate the front as well, although I'm not sure if I want it to just be decorative or if I want it to have a functional purpose. So that's something I'll need to decide here in a minute. Okay, so now I have the months down, but now I need these underneath, these dots. So this is a part where it will be fun, I think, to bring in some color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my Joann's book. I'm just gonna go ahead and rip this dotted page out. These pages rip out anyway, and this book is really bulky, and I just don't want it in my way. So I'm just gonna pull it out like that. And because of like all of the rainbow colors that are over here, I was thinking it would be cute to do just rainbow dots under here in a different colors. It looks like I can maybe fit 3 under each month, perhaps. So I am going to work on putting these dots underneath. Then once we have the dots, we will need to add the lines, which will be a little tricky because I'll want to be sure that they're super straight. So I need to see if I can find a stencil or something like that to help me get super straight lines. But so far, I'm really liking how this turns out. So what I'm going to do now is I have the colors going that way. Now, so that it's not like the exact same all the way across, I'm going to take the same color pattern that I did, because I'm, you know, I like patterns, but I'm going to flip it. And so like red was down here, and so now it's up here. Okay. The only problem is these would be the exact same. So now I'm actually going to do this here. So I'm not going to flip the pattern. I say that. I'm going to flip the pattern, but not exactly. So now I'm basically going to do this pattern, but upside down, so that it looks a little bit different. Okay, and then this pattern will go like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing over here, and then we will come back to do the lines. So I just looked at my stash for something with a straight edge, and I found this, and I think it'll be good because it goes all the way across. And so I'm just going to grab a Papermate flare. I'm going to line it up right along those dots. And then I'm going to draw my lines. Of course, that second one was a little bit crooked. So I'll fast forward through this part too, because I'm sure it will be a little bit boring. Now, what I'm thinking would be cute is to take, this is a sticker pad that released at Target in the back to school line last year. And I've actually never used it. It's super similar to the first seasonal book, but I thought it would be cute to use this just to decorate a few, like around some of the months. So laying down some seasonal stickers, I thought would be just a cute kind of decor to this page. And because it's rainbows and bright colors, then I think it'll be easy to coordinate some of these things to these pages. So I'm just going to kind of flip through this sticker book and place some stickers in places that I think will be cute. Just as some fun decor. And then I'm trying still to decide if I'm going to, what I'm going to put at the top, as well as what I'm going to put on the front. Okay, I think that's cute. Now, it's one thing that's always kind of been weird for me about these sticker books is they don't go in order of like from January to December. They go from like summer to December and then spring's at the back, which I've always thought is a little interesting. So just adding in a few. Snowflake could be cute for January. Not that it ever snows here, but maybe it will. Like right now, I'm looking at this Easter egg and I'm thinking this could be cute, but I also don't know when Easter will be in 2020. Probably April. I feel like it's usually in April. Sometimes it's in May though. I guess it just kind of depends. St. Patrick's Day is always in March though, so we could put this little clover there. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to keep adding stuff like this. Oops. I almost want to cover like the whole thing, just in a lot of stickers. Just let it be super, super seasonal. Without much like, I mean, it has, I don't want to say much decor, I guess much of a theme besides just being seasonal. Put some of these hearts up here for February where I don't have anything. Isn't it kind of sad? I feel like February, I mean, it has Valentine's Day, but besides that, it doesn't really have like a theme. It's kind of hard to know what to put there. Same with January. I feel like January is my least favorite month, by the way, if you were wondering. It lasts forever. It's blah. Nothing exciting is happening. It's just not my favorite. If you had your least, what would your least favorite month be? I think January is definitely my least favorite month. Okay, I'm probably going to add some more seasonal type stickers like this. But right now it kind of just feels like a hodgepodge. So at the top, I think I want to write 2020. which I know people are probably going to watch this video and just be like, Heather, 2020 is so far away. But again, this page is for pre-planning. I mean, you could make something similar for 2019 to have like a year at a glance page. You could, but I'm making mine for pre-planning. That page is not wanting to stick down very well. That also did not turn out. It's like not bold enough. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to bold the letters. Now, I already know I'm going to have this comment on this video, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw it out there. I know that I could have just taken the pages from my Erin Condren and trimmed off the edge and punched it. I know that. But I like to create. So for me, that was the fun part, was creating one for myself. 2020. Maybe I'll put plans right here. And over here, I'm just going to write year at a glance. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm now just going to go cover, I think, all of this in fun seasonal stickers. So I ended up going back through and using my X-Acto knife to cut some of the stickers so that they look like they're laid underneath the month. And I think that made it look a little more cohesive. Although I'm not super crazy about the seasonal crazy spread theme that I did. It's not my favorite, but it'll do. And then on the front, I put a big Mambi sticker in 2020, and that's just going to be the front, and then you can open it up and pre-plan for the year. So it's not my favorite project. It looked better in my mind than it came out on paper, but it's still cute and it's still functional and it's still something I can use. So if you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and happy planning.